Pisces, how you doing, my Pisciana? My cutie patootie looking all that so yummy. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot and welcome to your funny Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. But can I ask you something, Pisces? First of all, I want to tell you that I miss you big time. Second of all, what is it that you are not telling me? What's happening? Pisces, why have you been feeling a little down lately? I know you're healing. I know you've been purging and letting go. But I want to see you smile. You're somebody that you make me feel like home. I'm a Leo, right there. By the way, this was given to me by one of my special friends who is a Pisces. I want to see you smile. I want to see you smiling and being happy and joyful. So we're going to see what's going on, okay? Because I can feel your energy. I can tap into that, my cutie patootie. Dear Pisces, this is going to be your reading from May 26th to June 1st. In this reading, I'm going to take a look at the recent past, present, and future. I will clarify the main energy and the challenge. And will also, if this resonates with you, I will go into the extended for free at the end of this reading to talk about this person's feelings and thoughts towards you. What would they tell you? And then we'll close up with an advice. So let's get into your reading, my cutie patootie. I'm going to make you smile no matter what. So, dear Pisces, let's get into it. Pisciana. I know that a lot has been happening for many of you. I think that a lot of you have been in some kind of a cycle with a specific person that's on your mind. Okay, so let's get into the reading, Pisces, and let's see what's going on. Your funny Armenian guy is actually like so fully relaxed. I had a really good nap and I've been thinking about you. I'm going to get the Pisces reading right now. And even before I went to sleep, I was thinking, what is it that you would need to hear? So let me serve you and then you be the judge. Let me just start off saying by that, with the Six of Swords, you have been doing a lot of healing. She's on a body of water. Just going to say that a lot of healing that has been happening in your life. So the Strength card is here, which represents Leo. Doesn't have to be. So the challenge here is Four of Cups. For this upcoming week, the energy is the Four of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Okay, beautiful. So dear Pisces, the challenge here with the Four of Cups, okay, the main energy for the upcoming week here has to do a lot with the fact that I feel like that someone here is being closed off. This could be you closed enough energetically, emotionally. I feel like that, with the Four of Cups, as you can see, she's, so much gone within herself. She does not matter, that she's not really accepting or noticing the other cup being presented to her. I do strongly feel like that in the present moment, there is a major disappointment that many of you are going through. I think this is a cycle that has been going on between you and another person. A lot of you are trying to find answers. You have gone within yourself. There is a lot of reflection going on. The original tarot deck of the Four of Cups shows somebody sitting under a tree, looking at the three cups, and there is a fourth one coming towards them and they're not open to it. This could be either you or your person, and this is something that I'm going to come back and I will clarify that shortly. Now, in the recent past, there is the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. A lot of healing happening here. The Five of Swords is telling me that there was some sort of a conflict, argument, okay? Maybe you and this person didn't really come into terms of understanding each other. Somebody here maybe rejected, maybe was very hurtful with their words. All right, you could have dealt with the fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And I'm going to get into more details to see who this person was. In the present moment, the Nine of Swords, the Strength card, and then the Three of Swords. So here is the thing. I just want to kindly, gently bring your attention to what I'm seeing here in front of me and allow me the opportunity to go ahead and serve, because my cards never lie and I can never make this up. So in the middle, you can see there is the Strength card, the Nine of Swords, and then the Three of Swords. So someone who is on your mind, potentially a Leo. Okay, and I'm not saying this because I have Pisces people in my life, I have a Pisces person in my life, but that's what the cards are showing me. A lot of you are going through some sort of agony, pain, disappointment, despair, anxiety. The Three of Swords, your heart is in pain. You know, like I said, I was channeling what has been happening with you, my cutie patootie. Why are you, I mean, you are valid, your feelings, but I want to see you thrive, Pisces. And I understand that there is a lot of pain that you're experiencing right now. We're gonna see what the solution is and why are you feeling this disappointment and why is this, if this is a heartbreak, why? In the near future, there is the Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. In the near future, there is a very important decision that needs to be made with the Two of Wands. I strongly feel like here this has to do a lot with your stability and your relationship, your connection with the specific person here. There is a very important communication that needs to take place with the Knight of Swords. So without any further ado, let's get into the clarification. Let's get into the clarification of the Four of Cups. Okay. So, Four of Cups, Pisceana. My cutie patootie. Every time I talk to you, like, I get so nostalgic. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm just like sitting in a room where I'm like, my Pisces are like, just like waiting for me to say something. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to serve and I'm going to slay. So, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. One of the reasons why you're actually feeling closed off, okay, and I don't sugarcoat anything in here, is because somebody here treated you like an option. Somebody here maybe tried to keep their options open. There was a lot of confusion. You didn't feel like as if you were chosen by this person. And what you're ultimately actually, maybe even, I'm gonna say this may resonate with very few of you. You know that someone out there, you and this person need to have a conversation, okay? A very clear conversation with the Queen of Swords, possibly Gemini, Aquarius, Libra also. You can see the Queen, okay? King, Queen, doesn't matter. Not a gender specific, but has her hand up above the clouds. It means that when she speaks, she clears the air. So obviously, a lot of you are wanting to have this clarity and to end this cycle. This is a cycle that has been repeating itself on and on and on and on and again. And this is something that's been happening. A lot of push and pull energy, hot and cold situation between you and this person. And many of you are expecting this conversation, but you are not really ready yet to have it or to hear it. Some of you, maybe it's the other way around, but I see you kind of like being closed off right now. Or maybe this could be your person. Take it as resonates, please. This is a general reading, my dear Pisces. I don't have to repeat that for you, especially because you know that on the channel. This is definitely a situation, Pisces, where you feel that, you were treated like an option. Maybe this person that you were dealing with was on and off. They had a lot of issues they had to deal with. Or maybe somebody here tried to kind of like talk to their ex or go to a person in the past that deeply disappointed you. You're emotionally just closed off. You're doing a lot of reflection, a lot of introspection. You're going within and you're healing yourself. So let's talk about in the recent past real quick. The Five of Swords here is telling me that obviously there was a conflict. There was a lot of confusion. I'm seeing here somebody might have been harsh with their words. There was a misunderstanding between you and this person. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups, sprinkle, sprinkle, okay? The Eight of Cups is showing you that you maybe walked away or disconnected from this person, or possibly this person was also emotionally disconnected from you. Wheel of Fortune is literally talking about cycles. Okay, cycle is something that kind of kept repeating itself back and forth and back and forth and on and on. And the reason why maybe you decided to disconnect from this person is because it was becoming tiresome. It was becoming tiring for you to constantly be in this state of uncertainty, in this state of, not knowing which way to move forward, excuse me. The Seven of Pentacles is also my beautiful Pisceana. I know some of you like this name. Pisceana. So some of you were in this place of like reminiscing and contemplating about the fact that there is a history between the two of you with the Seven of Pentacles, right? And, it's like you didn't want to leave this connection right away. There is a connection. There is memories, past memories that you had with this person. Could be Taurus also for some of you. I do strongly feel like here, dear Pisces, this situation involved a lot of introspection, reflection, right? I think that you might have dealt with somebody who also grew up in some sort of a abusive or dysfunctional family. This may not resonate with every single one, but you are so caring, Pisces. I mean, what do I say about you? You're so caring and you're so understanding, and no wonder why you are the 12th sign, right? Like you're the one that you've gone through all the other signs. You have all the wisdom, all the knowledge. Encapsulate, right, all the knowledge and all the experiences. You're so compassionate. You're so psychic. Your psychic abilities are very strong. Your intuition is right. Even though your intuition told you in the recent past, maybe this is something that you should walk away. Maybe this is somebody that you should disconnect. You still try to go back and forth. Could have been a Scorpio also. Whoever this person was, dear Pisces, that you were dealing with, there was a strong, strong soul connection between you and this person. And you were very much aware of that with the Knight of Wands here and then the Six of Swords, that you and this person had to go through some sort of a healing journey. Okay. And even if you kind of were so much, I'm seeing for some of you, you had a lot of noise going on in the background, a lot of noise, a lot of things happening to you in the background. You might have been even just, allowing way too many people to come into your life in the recent past, and you just gave away so much of yourself, Pisces, that some of you got depleted. You felt like your emotional bank and your energy levels were just like depleted at a very low level. Okay, by just giving away too much, giving out and pouring out in everybody else's life but yours. And the reason why a lot of times you felt kind of like not motivated is because you just gave too much. Okay, so there was a lot of that with this connection, constantly investing, like right with the Seven of Pentacles, and just realizing that it's not going anywhere. Like, what's next? And this is the reason why maybe there was misunderstanding, not having a clear idea where this connection is going to go to. Hence, you embarked onto a personal journey of healing, okay, with the Six of Swords. So, because we all know what has happened in the past, one more thing here, you could have dealt with the fixed sign. The fixed signs are actually the 4 fixed signs on the Wheel of Fortune, which are the Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Okay, for fixed signs, it's very hard to admit something a lot of times, that they could be wrong or they need to make a change about something. Okay, very stubborn energy here that you might have dealt with. I'm a Leo, quadruple Leo, so I understand how that might feel. But once the person realizes something and it clicks, then the changes start happening. So in the present moment, you have the Strength card, the Three of Swords. So first things first, I want to talk about the Three of Swords, honestly. Why is your heart hurting right now? Because something is deeply disappointing. It's a heartbreak. It's like, I just can almost see right now as if it's wherever you are, it might be raining right now. Clouds, dark clouds coming up. It might be a very gloomy weather. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing you just kind of like feeling really, really sad. Okay. And I'm sending you the biggest hug right now, dear Pisces. Okay. You're not going through this alone. I'm with you. Just tell me, hold on. The Tower. Y'all know, if you're new here, dear Pisces, take a seat, make yourself comfortable, make yourself feel home. And there's thousands of Pisces who have known me since the beginning of the channel, and they know that when I speak and when I do the cards end line, and I can make this up. So there is a Tower moment here. Why is the Tower moment clarifying the Three of Swords? The reason why is because something came to an end crumbling, an unexpected, painful, sudden ending that happened between you and another person. You can see there is 2 people falling off from the tower due to the lightning bolt that's hitting on the tower, right? On the crown chakra. So something unexpectedly happened. Disconnection. 10 of Pentacles in regards to family, person, to family. You might have been thinking about getting married with this person, or you may. I mean, the Tower is right next to the 10 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Wands here. So, dear Pisces, this has to do a lot with, first of all, a desire here to get married with this person, to create family, and then all of a sudden, right? You see this happy energy, and all of a sudden, this dark cloud. And I was channeling the dark clouds here. As you can see, there is dark clouds on the Tower. So a lot of unexpected things that happen between this person, a sudden ending, okay? So I'm going to talk about the Nine of Swords here. I mean, it's pretty clear here, but I'm just going to clarify this. The Nine of Swords here is talking about these painful, moments that you're having. Maybe you're staying up late at night, just thinking, just wondering. Maybe you're purging, crying, journaling, doing a burning ritual, writing a letter and burning it. It's clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. The reason why, fire, water energy here, okay? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But mostly this is about a desire for an offer. In the present moment, why many of you are kind of like in this place of feeling uncertain with the Nine of Swords, experiencing a lot of pain, right? Staying up late at night and thinking about this situation. The reason why is because there is a lot of confusion happening in the air. You don't know where this is possibly going to go. I do strongly feel like here many of you are questioning whether you and this person are going to get back together. There is definitely a soulmate connection here. There is you and this person could almost be the same age, or maybe there is also a major age difference between you and this person. So let's clarify the strength card here. The strength card here is clarified by the ten of wands, the sun, and then the king of swords. So here is the thing, my dear Pisces. When the cards show up, I literally speak as they show up. The sun card is the card for Leo. Okay, if you know tarot, if you don't, it's okay. I'll help you to learn some, my dear Pisces. But the sun card here with the king of swords and the 10 of wands. Okay, whoever this person is that you have been having an on and off connection with, there has been this repetitive energy, repetitive cycle that repeats itself again and again. It's only a matter of time things are gonna get back into its original place. But this time there has to be a big change, which I'm gonna talk about in the near future. Whoever this person is, it's very tiring for them. Okay, it's very exhausting for them to be in this place of uncertainty, because they're actually tired and they do feel lonely. They do feel lonely without you, Pisces. This person also is realizing that the emotional baggages and luggages that they have been carrying with them this whole time, this is a pattern that they have been repeating in their previous relationships, which is causing a lot of disharmony here, okay? Things that need to be dealt with, they might have pushed under the rug. Things that they needed to face and accept and admit were pushed under the rug. So this is the reason why I feel like that this person is actually realizing right now that this cycle needs to end. And in order for it to end, they definitely have to come forward with a clear communication here, okay? There is the sun, the king of swords, definitely a communication in order for you and this person to experience positivity and joy with each other with the sun card here. That's what I'm literally strongly getting in here, because the tower moment is something that I think it came out to be more of like out of a habit, okay, by this person just being on and off, uncertain. I'm not sure if there was a third-party situation for some of you, but I feel like could have been. But I do strongly feel like here this is more of an internal issue that this person had to deal with, and they had been ignoring it for quite some time. There's also the devil at the bottom of the deck, which talks about some toxicity, unhealthy habits, things that, were also affecting this person. Maybe substance abuse, maybe, clinging to the past, dwelling on the past, whatever the situation was. Let's clarify this decision here in the near future. With the two of wands, there's going to be a very important decision, that needs to be made. Let's clarify the two of wands. The two of wands is clarified by the five of wands, the strength card, and then the five of swords. Now, if my dear Pisces, the strength card here again shows up. Okay, what animal is on it? What animal is on the strength card? So, in the near future, this decision has to do a lot with this healing journey that you have been going through, and you're gonna want to have a conversation. Have they done the healing within themselves? Because I feel like that, in the recent past, there might have been differences of opinions. The five of wands here shows 5 different people dressed up in 5 different outfits having an argument, fight, misunderstanding. You and this person could also come from 2 different cultural backgrounds, okay? So a lot of you are realizing that you're gonna go either left or you're gonna go either right, okay? It's either in or out. It's, okay, I know Pisces. I know we both kind of have similar thoughts, but So, dear Pisces, this has to do a lot with it's either this or that, tit or tat type of a thing. This is an important decision that needs to happen because you don't want to repeat the same mistakes like you did in the past, okay? This cycle. This is a new cycle that has to start, and it has to be like very solid and stable. So you and this person need to have a conversation about like literally having a clear conversation. What kind of healing have they done? What have they been working on? And it's okay to ask these questions to certain people, like, what have you been working on? What is the thing that what is it that you have realized during this separation that you may feel comfortable to share with, right? There is something you may want to say like in that kind of line. So let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles. Something is growing in your life in the near future, Pisces, regardless. I think something is going to gain momentum for some of you. The 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, the High Priestess. So the Queen of Cups is you. Okay, right here. Your intuition is very strong. You know, you are very psychic, right? So in the near future here, I do feel like here that a lot of you are going to tap into your full power and potential and be very clear on what it is that you want in a relationship and communicate it with this person. I also see here that there's, you know, with the High Priestess here, you're going to actually recognize the signs, dear Pisces, that this is a soul connection. Could be dealing with an Aries also at the bottom, as I'm seeing here. But many of you are going to realize that, you know what, this is somebody that you are dealing with, and this person is actually teaching you something about loving yourself, about retreating. This is what the introspection here is about, an important communication that's going to come towards your way. Many of you with the Four of Cups energy here in regards to the near future, a lot of you are going to start emotionally opening up, okay? Just like the Queen of Cups is the only one that has a lead on her cup. So I do strongly feel like many of you are going to start feeling this nudge. I think that's the right word to say, this nudge to really bring balance into your career and into your love life, okay? Because a lot of you kind of might have sabotaged your finances or your job or your goal. You might have even been affected, you know, in your job. You might have been having a hard time because you were so stressed out about the situation that your job, your functionality has been affected. You've been having a hard time trying to focus. So in the near future, you're going to have that clarity when this communication comes in. But even without this communication coming in that early, when you watch this video, you're going to start regulating your nervous system. You're going to do breath work. You're going to do meditation and gratitude journal in order to stabilize yourself and to ground yourself. This is a specific message for someone out there, or some of my Pisces is people that might have, you know, kind of stopped doing that. It's time to go back to this holistic health healing approaches that you have been doing, that you have done in the past, right? So in the near future, this is about having a very clear idea on what it is that you want to do, how much you want to open up yourself potentially to this person, and also tapping into your spirituality. So the Nine of Swords here, let's talk about this communication more coming in from this person here. What is this communication about? So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and then the Page of Pentacles. So this person wants to come forward to you and they want to actually have a conversation about commitment. A lot of you have been in this place of like not being sure if this is somebody that you could have received commitment from, but surprise, surprise, somebody here wants to commit to you in the near future. That's what the Hierophant is talking about. With the Eight of Pentacles, somebody here wants to put in that hard work, put in that, investment into this connection and make it work with you. And this is going to ultimately, create a new cycle, new solid cycle with this person, where you and this person are going to be in the place of having a mutual understanding and respect towards one another. And things are going to gain momentum for you too. So let's get into the free extended reading right now. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but yes, I'm doing the free extended reading right now to see what would this person tell you. Okay, so I can't stop thinking about you. Like I said, this person just as much has been tiresome. I said it in the present moment in the beginning, and it says, I will wait for a sign from you. Just as much, my dear Pisceana, this person you have been going through this heartache and heart pain. Okay, this person also cannot stop thinking about you as well. All right, so I do see here this, for some of you, not for everyone, this telepathic soulmate connection here that's taking place. And it's a lesson. Everyone goes through those kind of connections, but the lesson is not everyone learns it. And I know that you are somebody that you are definitely taking this seriously, taking a step back, disconnecting, detaching from the situation, not trying to force it, and focusing on yourself. And let's get into the messages from this person to you. What would be the message? So the message here is decision, and you got two of them, so I'm going to honor that. So first of all, it says decision, okay? And it says, actually says here and now, your love is already part of your life. So this is somebody that you already know. This is somebody that you are actually very much connected with. And this is a learning experience for many of you. I'm going to also, read this one for you as well. A message, decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So this is about your person, not you, because you already know what you want. I think this has to do a lot with your person recognizing and realizing, that they need to take accountability and ownership, and they come forward to you. They need to be the one that's taking the decision. For some of you, this could be a hiatus between you and this person. Maybe you and this person have tried to give each other space to heal and then come back stronger. Now, let's get into the final advice for you, dear Pisces. What is the final advice? And as I was also speaking, I did see 2424 on the timer, so you may want to look out for that to see what that actually means for you, dear Pisceana. And by the way, thank you for the new chair. Thank you for the support. I've been able to get this beautiful new chair here, so which is amazing. And maybe that's why I'm like just channeling straightforward, sprinkle. So the advice here for you is the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Temperance. Six of Cups, always whenever it shows up, it actually does talk about like somebody returning from the past. I am strongly getting here that, you know, in terms of the advice here is to be open to the possibility of somebody, this person returning back and having a healed version from this person. Someone who actually has done the work within themselves with the Temperance, Sagittarius energy also. Could be any other sign, but I'm getting strong fire energy here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So somebody here, dear Pisces, wants to come forward with a healed heart, with a healed approach, okay? Who has done the work within themselves and they're ready to actually also pour into your cup and help you succeed as well. Because, you know, it's great to have a great partner who is supporting you, who is loving you, who is accepting you. So the advice here is to be open to the possibility of this person, which is going to happen, to come forward and to have a conversation with you after this. No, I feel like a lot of you kind of like in a no contact situation. I will be doing that reading in a separate video, but this is something that you can anticipate because there is a lot of nostalgia, a lot of love, a lot of care between you and this person. And one thing I want to share, you can see that in the Six of Cups, there is somebody that's actually out of the picture. Somebody here is living out there in the picture, right? This is the old self. This is healing the old self, and the older version is getting out of the picture, right? Of this person healing themselves, and there is a new version, healed, better version of this person coming forward to you, dear Pisces. So my cutie patootie, my peanut butter jelly, look, you know, that's so yummy. I love you so much, dear Pisces. Did I ever actually fix my socks in your videos? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Because I can do that here too. Anyways, new Pisces, ask around. You'll find out who I am. And I love you so much. I appreciate you. And I always got your back, Pisces. Thank you for being in here. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.